It's Friday, and you guys know the rest of the lines, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got in store today. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back with you again today for another reaction video. And on this wonderful Friday, yes, we're gonna get into some more Jim Jefferies today, y'all. All right. Well, Jim Jefferies is definitely one of my favorites. I've said it before. Haven't done much with Jim in a while, you know, but I'm gonna try to get back in the feel of my man's here, because he's a very funny dude, man. He goes off the beaten path with a lot of things that he says, and you know, because of that, a lot of people, you know, don't like him so much too. You know, I've gotten a lot of flack in the comments from people talking about, well, he lies about this and he's phony here, he sucks, whatever. Well, hey, I'm not watching him because I'm trying to get his undisputed truth here, just there for the laughs, you know what I'm saying? So remember that whenever you watch my channel. But yeah, man, Jim Jefferies is one of the funniest dudes doing it, man. He's got his show out still. I don't know if it's still on. I haven't seen it in a while because it's just not my field. But at the same time, I've seen a few episodes. You know, he does got some things going on. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into another one from him, like I said, and this one's gonna be titled Airplane Etiquette. Okay, well, is there such a thing? I'm not too familiar with riding on planes, you know what I mean? I've been on 3 round trips before, and usually I just try to get to where I need to go, to get off, hope I'm still alive at the end. So I don't know anything about the etiquette that comes with it, but we're gonna figure out what he's talking about with this one. And this one was suggested to me a little while ago. You know, it's been a while. I had to go back and do a little searching for this one, but hey, you know, I remembered it finally, and we're gonna check it out. And this was suggested to me by one of my very loyal subscribers, and we're gonna shout him out today. KT Broadcasting. You know, I don't know if you're a sir or a ma'am, or sirs or ma'ams, or even just a sir and a ma'am. I don't know, but yeah, thank you very much for the suggestion. It's been a while since you requested that I react to this one. But, you know, just like I always say, man, so much other stuff gets in front of me. You know, I put other stuff in line. I let other things cut, you know what I mean? Yeah, if the material that I had on standby were people, man, they'd be very pissed off at me sometimes. But hey, just gotta do what I gotta do here. So one more time, thank you very much, KT Broadcasting, for the suggestion. And we're gonna get into it, like I said. So, Jim Jefferies with Airplane Etiquette. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right. Well, I can already tell, I can already feel someone leaving a timestamp in the comments telling me to shut the hell up and get going with the stuff. So, yeah, prepare for that one. Yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into this one, man. Jim Jefferies with Airplane Etiquette right here on Eddie B TV. Wonderful Friday of stand-up comedy. Thank you one more time, KT Broadcasting, for the suggestion. Let's do this. All right. Get my equipment ready here. And let's get situated. Here we go.
Let's tell some stories. Now,
we're gonna tell some stories, huh?
This first story, the first bit of this story you should already know. In the same way that you know things like, don't kill people, try not to rape.
Try.
When you're on an airplane, there's a thing called plane etiquette, and it goes like this. Window gets an armrest and a wall. Middle gets 2 armrests. Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We're not fucking animals, we live in a society.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I was on a flight from Los Angeles to Houston, and I had the middle seat, and that sucks balls. So I'm sitting there with 2 armrests. Next to me is a petite young lady, she's doing her job, armrest wall, I'm in the middle, 2 armrests. Sitting next to me here is a great big black man who's as gay as the day is long.
Oh.
He sits down next to me and we do the niceties. Hello, hello. And then with no issue whatsoever, he sees my elbow there and he just went, chock. And I went,
oh.
No, I'm pretty upset, but he's a big fucking guy and it's a long flight, so there's no need to get into an argument. So I have that argument that you have in your head where the other person doesn't know you're having an argument. Where you're like, you're a fucking asshole. And if you said this, then I would say, well, good sir, I think you're mistaken, right?
Yeah. I've done it. We've
So
all
I
done
sit there
it.
festering for like 45 minutes, and eventually the air stewardess comes with a drink cart. Now, why I'm on air stewardesses, right? Whenever you watch a movie set in the 60s and they show air stewardesses, or an old TV show, they'd show like Pam Am or something, they always depict air stewardesses as these hot young things with a pillbox hat and a little bun and big tits and a small waist and holding a bag going, like that. I don't think any of those women have retired. Okay. This thing was just being propped up by the drink cart.
Oh, man. That'll keep her
50
job.
years of recycled air had made her skin drip off her skull like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Go.
She comes up, the guy reaches over for his drink and his pretzels, armrest open, bang! I'm back in.
Okay. Got my arm
And I'm not
cracking.
fucking going anywhere either. He puts all of his things down in his tray and he goes to put his elbow back, but he fucking can't, can he? He can't, because there's a wall there called Jim Jefferies and he can't fucking move it, right?
Nope. Nope.
And he's pushing, and I'm acting like I can't feel it, like this, but casual like.
That's a sign of strength.
Then he
right
gets
there.
his fist like this and his hand like that, and he's pushing really hard back, and I'm trying to do that casual.
Oh, man.
But he's much bigger than me, and eventually I have to give in. I just went, chock.
Jock.
So I turned to him and said what needed to be said.
Uh-oh, what'd you say?
Why are you such a cunt? Now, I understand
Okay.
that word in this country isn't as popular as maybe it should be.
It's
People were
popular.
freaking the fuck out. They were going, he just said it, I heard him say it.
I'd be
Called that
laughing,
man a
though.
C-bomb, I heard him say it, Bob.
C-bomb.
Called the man a C-bomb, Bob.
Blow
And he
up.
was shocked as well. He turned to me and went, excuse me, what did you just call me? But in for a penny, in for a pound, right? And I was there going, a cunt, sir. I called you a cunt.
Yeah, I
And he
heard it.
said, are you upset because you're trying to take my armrest? And I went, you don't know plain etiquette. Window gets an armrest and a wall. Middle gets two armrests. Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We're not fucking animals. We live in a society.
Yes. Let him know.
And the people that initially hated me agreed with me, like, he is right about that. That is true.
Yep. We got it.
That is true.
We got it.
We do live in a society.
Yes, we do.
And he went, oh, I'm only taking the back of the armrest. You can have the rest of the armrest. And I went, you take the back, you take the whole fucking thing. No one gives a fuck about the front of the armrest. No one's ever gone, thanks for the front of the armrest.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
I said, it's not just that you're taking my armrest. Your elbow has come over the armrest and it's digging into my rib cage.
Oh.
And he said, well, maybe if you lost some weight. I know. I was gobsmacked. I didn't know what to fucking say. I just turned to him and went, you bitchy queen. Now everyone on the plane has lost their fucking shit. The movie can fuck off, mate. No one's watching the fucking movie. I'm the entertainment now.
Okay.
The air stewardess comes running back on her walker. She comes up to us and she goes, what's going on here? And I said, I want this fucking asshole away from me. And she said, sir, this is not the situation to be swearing in. And I went, yes, it is. We're having a fight.
Yeah?
And she went, well, there's no need for name calling. I called the guy bitchy queen, so I sort of get what she's saying. And I turned to her and said, you know what? You're right. There is never a need for name calling. But, as a proud gay man myself,
What?
I feel like I've earned the right to say such words, so...
Oh, he's playing a gay card, huh?
She apologized.
Uh-oh.
The gay guy knows I'm fucking lying.
Okay.
He's fagging the fuck out, just...
Oh,
and the
man.
air stewardess went, can everyone calm down? What's the problem here? And he went, he's trying to take my armrest. And the air stewardess went, everyone knows the middle gets 2 armrests. And I went, see? She goes, I'm gonna have to break you 2 up. And she points to the man and said, sir, you're going to have to find a seat at the back of the plane. I'm victorious. I stand up. I bash my head on the thing.
Okay, maybe not.
I point at the man and I went, get to the back of the plane. Now, a lot of people on that plane hadn't seen the rest of the argument.
Okay, yeah, okay.
All they have seen is me pointing at a black man.
Yes, that's...
Yelling, get to the back of the plane.
Oh, man.
Things got real awkward real fucking quick. I didn't know what I'd done yet. People were yelling at me, calling me a racist, and I was like, I know, but how do you know? Then a guy threw a bag of peanuts in the back of my head and said, sit down, you limey bastard. And I was like, that's the British. I'm Australian, you fucking racist.
It's all coming out.
Which would have made a lot of sense if being British or Australian was a race and not a nationality.
Okay. He corrected
But at that
himself.
stage, I was clutching at straws, really. So I go sit back down in his old chair. We got the empty seat between us. Me and the girl pounded out.
Right.
Now, later on the flight, I'm walking up the back of the plane to the toilet. And I want to see the guy, because I want to go.
I got you, sucker.
And I get all the way to the back of the plane. I don't see him anywhere. I'm about to go in the toilet, and then I see his leg around the corner. There were no more seats. This is a full flight. He's sitting in the air stewardess's landing seat that folds down with a seatbelt over the top like he's in a fucking go-kart.
Oh, that sucks.
I put my head around the corner. I went, no armrest here, dickhead. And the air stewardess went, you get back to your seat. And I ran away like a child, like.
He knows how to have fun, huh?
So, for landing, I go sit back down in his old seat. Now, the air stewardess seat is taken, so she's taking my old seat in the middle, and she fucking hates me. And I'm taking both armrests, fuck her. And as we're landing, the guy over the aisle leans over and goes, excuse me, you're Jim Jefferies, right? And I'm like, yeah, man, how you doing? And he went, I had no idea you were gay.
Got called out. Oh, what's he gonna say?
Fucking yeah, man. I like cock.
Oh my goodness, he's a fool. Okay, that's the end of that. Okay, that was a pretty cool story right there. All right, very nice. Yes, just to let everyone know, we do live in a society, okay? It's a messed up one, but it's a society nonetheless. So yeah, man, that was Jim Jefferies with Airplane Etiquette. Well, now I know a few things that I didn't consider before because, you know, some things I just don't care to know. I just kind of act accordingly no matter where I'm at, you know. I just blend in, you know, like a chameleon. Sometimes I have to take up a little bit of room, but that's just because maybe I might be the life of the party that day. Who knows? It doesn't happen that often, but it happens sometimes. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and unpack a little bit. Now I know that if I'm ever on an airplane again, I know exactly how to act when it comes to the armrest or where I'm seated or whatever. You know, the way that he described it though is like, okay, I can get that. You know, I can understand how the seating arrangements kind of dictate, you know, how your body and arms get to be placed and all that. Seems pretty fair and legit, so I'll go ahead and relax on that one. But when someone does go over the line, you know, or maybe they're just not aware, but they try to force the issue, you know, like my man's over here did sitting next to Jim Jefferies. Okay, yeah, you know, it doesn't have to always start out hostile. You know, you could just like let them, hey, you do know what the deal is here, don't you? He's like, huh, what you talking about? I was like, oh, about the whole armrest thing, you know, where you see, yeah. And if it still goes haywire after that civil way of trying to handle it, then okay, you gotta like start, you know, cussing a little bit. Maybe like, hey, what the hell, man? fuck is wrong with you, man? Yeah, you know the deal, man. And then if it turns into name calling after that, then hey, that's just the natural order of a fight right there. But I think that for the minimal amount of times that I've been on an airplane, you know, the fact that I didn't know that, you know, at all kind of just like kind of threw me a little bit. Each time I've been on an airplane, I don't have like an excessive fear of flying, but I do get nervous on a plane. I look out the window or whatever, no matter where I'm sitting or whatever, and I'm just kind of like, oh boy, we really are up that high. Oh yeah, we really are going about 500-600 miles an hour right now. Thousands of feet in the air. Oh my goodness. Does make me cringe a little bit, man, but not enough to where I start acting like a crazy person on an airplane. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know those rules. You know, they say you can't make jokes and stuff about this, that, or the other. Yeah, well, it's a good thing. I just know how to, you know, go right to sleep as soon as I get on the plane, man. You know, the times I've been on a plane, I haven't had to go longer than a few hours on the flight. So that was always a plus for me, at least when it came to, you know, just traveling on a plane in and of itself. But, you know, when I hear about crazy things happening on airplanes, man, I be thinking to myself, like, that person, I don't think you want to mess with them. And the reason why is because if they're not having just at least that little bit of, you know, extra heartbeat going on because of not realizing you're thousands of feet up in the air, you know, on a plane going 600 miles an hour, then I don't think they care about your life because they don't care about theirs as well. But, you know, that's just my interpretation. You know, there's some people who can get on planes no problem, like it's nothing, because it's just like second nature to them. There's people who fly so much, you know, like most notably the pilots themselves and the stewardesses, you know, but yeah, man, it's crazy, man, to know that there's people out there that really do fear riding on a plane so much that they'll probably, you know, have an episode or a mental breakdown on a plane. Yeah, definitely do not want to see nothing like that happen, because I see clips and stuff online and some people getting in fights on planes and stuff like that, like real fist fights, getting up out of their seat and stuff, and I'm like, okay, look, this is not good energy to be having on this plane right now. You know, and I'm not religious, but at the same time, you know, you do kind of like reach for hopefully whatever a higher power is hopefully existing, because you're on a plane. You know, it's no joke at that point. But, you know, it's little things, you know, if you just realize what the deal is. Yes, we live in a society, you know, abide by the etiquette here, you know. Little problems can become big problems if you're ignorant enough to let them. So that's all I got to say about that. But the way he diffused the situation for himself by saying that he was gay, oh man, Jim, come on, man. You know better than that, man. You don't play no cards to get yourself out of situations, you know. Well, some people will do it anyway, hey, but you know what? I'm not judging, you know. I just know what I'm gonna do and what I'm not gonna do. Oh man, the things we go through just to get from point A to point B. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. Thank you one more time to KT Broadcasting for suggesting this clip to me. I've seen some things with Jim Jefferies in it, but like I said, since I started this whole reaction channel, I've been like limiting my watching whole specials unless I've seen a few clips to like that. All right, I'll watch it from point A to point B and just get my hour plus, you know, time of laughter on, you know, so I can absorb it all. OD on the stuff, you know, because laughter is my thing. So yeah, thank you one more time, KT Broadcasting. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I get some more suggestions from you in the future. You know, maybe I'll get to them in good time. Maybe it might take a little longer, just like it took for me to get to this clip apparently. But yeah, thank you one more time, and I'm going to wrap this one up one more time. Jim Jefferies with Airplane Etiquette. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. So yeah, man, another week of stand-up, y'all. Another week gone, you know. It's just like I'm always surprised each and every day that I'm still breathing because of all the nonsense I've been through in life, you know. And like some of y'all have been through a lot yourselves. But each time another week goes by, and then I'm just like, wow, we're still doing this, you know? Yeah, still linking with people, you know? The family's ever so growing, you know, slowly but surely. I don't mind that, you know? I don't need things to go too fast, but I don't want them to go too slow either, you know what I mean? I'm having fun doing this, but I want more people having fun with me. So yeah, man, it's gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. I don't know if I stuttered a little bit there. Yeah, mouth gets a little dry sometimes. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in with me on another week of stand-up comedy. Jim Jefferies, haven't gotten to you in a while, like I said at the start of this one, but yeah, man, he's got a lot more clips that I haven't seen before, you know, and you know, it's kind of like a good thing, but yet a bad thing at the same time. So much time going in between, but there's still a lot of stand-up I got to get to that I've never seen before, people I've never heard of, and yeah, I'm working on that. You know, I'm scrolling through. I just type in stand-up comedy and I scroll through clips and I just see what looks interesting, and I take your guys' suggestions as well, and hopefully I can get more laughs coming into the channel, you know. And yeah, no matter what it is, keep the suggestions coming in the comments. You know, I'll jot them down and see if I can put them in the lineup in good time and all that. You know, I know I'm a broken record, I say that all the time, but yes, keep listening because I mean it. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in one more time, man. I had a lot of fun with this one, man. He really educated me on a couple of things. Hopefully he did for you guys as well. So until next week, when more stand-up comes, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.